Dear aperoos, you damn dirty apes. This is your buddy Jack Smith, and I just got to do a little public service this time because a lot of you out there like me um, are interested in virtual reality. Jack Smith is interested in virtual reality. Maybe not for the same reasons as you apes are. Virtual reality, futurism, the singularity, it all is coming together like little pieces of the puzzle. Uh, you cannot be a god in a virtual universe if at first you do not develop virtual reality. So Jack Smith is immersed in that to whatever degree. And the thing is, the unfortunate thing is that there's not really a lot of or enough money in it to make it super cool at this point. So I see people like freaking out over either Oculus Rift or HTC Vive or Vive, whatever the fuck it is. Um, and I see these young douchebags on the internet, talking about how they just bought this and they just bought that. And Jack Smith has a bit of experience with these things. I had Oculus Rift DK2 for a while till I dumped it and had HTC product as well. Got rid of the Oculus because I wanted to use it with Unreal Engine 3, and it would not work. I also had Unreal Developers Kit. It would not work with that. I mean, unless you put it through Vorpex, Vorpex sucks. And if anybody tells you Vorpex makes anything good in any way, they're fucking lying. They probably work for Vorpex. And much is the same with these reviews of Oculus and HTC Vive. We'll just call it the HTC. These dudes, they get their shit for free, and they are compelled to give a positive review and not an honest one. I mean, that's the way it is with most like magazines that review products. A lot of times the manufacturer is an advertiser there and blah blah blah. You know how it goes. So I mean, I think Linus is probably honest about stuff, but Jack Smith gets nothing from nobody. I did get my. I sold my Oculus to some crazy Russian for like twice what I paid for it, because when I had it, it was kind of rare. And HTC, I managed to get for free through miraculous happenstance that I won't go into. But I'm really glad I didn't pay for it because the fucking thing is not ready for prime time. It is beta level, and you're beta testing it. The shit, I mean, even if you have the exact same rig as someone else, there is no guarantee the same stuff is going to work the same way. Jack Smith's rig, what the fuck is it? I got some cheap shitty gigabyte motherboard, like LMT 78 USB 3, something like that. Shitty DDR3 RAM 1333. My CPU is an FX 8320. overclocked to 4.0, stock cooler. I have an SSD HD or SSD. um, what the fuck else do I have going on? Oh yeah, my car GPU is a an MSI 1070 overclocked with Afterburner. If Afterburner actually does anything and is not just a a temperature gauge and a graphic on the desktop, whatever. So yeah, that's my rig. Yeah, all in all, VR ready. The 1070 works great, but there are still some things I get judder. I guess that's what it's called, jiggle and stutter, judder on. But uh, the HTC, you get these fucking lighthouse things that shoot out invisible lasers that are supposed to track the headset. That you're supposed to put them 16 feet apart. Mine does not work unless they are 6 feet apart, which gives you no room to move. So you've got to do the seated version of it, or you lose tracking every 5 seconds and wind up throwing up all over yourself. There are only two games or demos that really work, like absolutely work the way they're absolutely supposed to work. Space Pirate Trainer and Windlands, I think it's called. Everything else is like, you know, halfway to 75% there. Also, it knocks out my keyboard. So, you know, you fire up a program, you go to log in, and you you can't log in. You're typing away. Keyboard is non-functional as soon as you fire up Steam VR. Um, so the thing is, do not fucking buy this thing yet. It is not ready. On top of the fact that the resolution is low, I mean, you get the concept is great. The concept is fucking amazing, and maybe that's the problem with these other reviews online is the fucking autists have such a boner over the theory that it it colors their view of what they're really going through with the thing. Um, it is not worth the money yet. It will be the most amazing thing on earth once it gets up to speed, once it gets 4K resolution and the tracking 4K resolution, the tracking bullshit is fixed, and programs are fucking better written for it. I mean, everything is a beta demo at this point and works like shit. I mean, 50% of the time. That's if I can't figure out my keyboard issue either, and it seems none of the people who have the same problem can figure it out either. But yeah, do not fucking buy the thing. Please wait. Find something else to do with your time. It's very popular now to create evidence for fake hate crimes and report them. Do that until this thing is worked out, because I hate to see some douchebag, with a paper route, spending $1,000 on this fucking thing that doesn't really work that well. Beta testing, they just released it too soon to have all of us fuck with it until they can fix it. So where are we at time here? All right, well, this is a pretty short video, so go fuck yourselves, and I'll be back to talking about like normal Jack Smith shit. I just had to give a warning out there to nerds, my fellow nerds, because Jack Smith is a nerd, and tell you not to piss away your fucking money. All right, so fuck yourself.
Jack Smith.